I'll take off my silly headphones. The sound works. At least I hope it does. Now I'm consulting my notes because it's been such a long time. Hi everybody, it's been such a long time that I kind of forgot what's going on in my life, so to speak. And right, it's exciting. So I'm now on a cycle. People have been complaining there's been no video, so that's why there's a video. The results from my latest CT scan arrived quite a while ago now. There's no new growth, which is good, but also not really any reduction in anything. Maybe the tiniest bit in my lymph nodes, but probably not. The biggest thing I had in the last few months was I have discovered the joys of the sciatic nerve. And I've heard about people having sciatica. I had no idea how painful it was. It was awful. It was terrible. But fortunately, after a few weeks, it did go away. Apparently, it affects overweight people who don't exercise. So tragically, there's nothing that can be done, which is very upsetting. But there we go. I'll muddle through somehow. As part of this process with the back pain, the doctor decided to change my morphine dose, my evening morphine. Previously I was on 20 milligrams. There was two 10 milligram pills totaling 20 milligrams. And he said, instead of 20 milligrams, we should try 30 milligrams. And he gave me one 30 milligram pill. So, like a fool, I took two 30 milligram pills because I always take two pills. So I had 60 milligrams. And yeah, my mind doesn't like that. I always said that this morphine had no effect on me, but yeah, 60 milligrams definitely did. I didn't like it very much. Everything was in slow motion. It wasn't great. And then the doctor, completely unrelated to my reaction to it, decided that a better drug is one called pregabalin.
Pregabalin.
Or here is how you spell it.
Pregabalin.
And it also did terrible things to me. Yeah, I think the pregabalin was particularly bad because of the combination with the morphine. So my parents, incidentally, also have discovered pregabalin, and for them it works great. So pregabalin for back pain is the bomb suggested, because I do commercials for drug companies now. As part of the back pain, leg pain thing, I went to an MRI scanner for an hour in an MRI scanner. That revealed there was no new cancer in my spine, which is fantastic. And my T12 vertebrae, which is the one that got radiotherapy a couple of years ago, that's completely dead. It's fine. They found more fractures in my spine lower down, but they're just old fat man fractures, and that's just normal. I have low thyroid function. That's my latest ailment, which Fidelma is blaming for my weight gain. It could also be related to ice cream, but I'm working on stopping that. So yeah, I'm definitely too big and not enjoying it. I went through a phase of what I have been calling double spasms. So I've been having this problem with arms and legs randomly spasming, and I went through a little phase there for about a week of both arms and legs spasming at the same time. So I'm going, it was just ridiculous. It's completely ridiculous. But that seems to have gone away. At the moment, I'm actually in pretty good form. The tail of the hydrocele, which is the fluid in my left testicle, continues. I had an ultrasound. Here's a picture of the ultrasound. The black area is fluid. So the ultrasound man reckoned there was between 300 and 400 mils of fluid in there. This is where I was supposed to grab a can of cola and go, look, this is what 300 or 400 cans mils of fluid looks like, but I forgot. And so that's still discomforting, but I have surgery booked for May the 17th. It was going to be earlier, but Fidama wasn't going to be around, and I know how much she enjoys watching people do terrible things to my testicles. Yeah, I had a vasectomy once, and she loved it. My next CT scan, which are now, as I say, every 3 months, is actually next week. I think it's next week, April 21st, and that's really the next big thing, to see how the cancer has progressed. Just get a bit nervous about that, but anyway, you're up to date. Essentially, I'm fine. Nothing has happened. More will be happening in the next month or so, a few weeks, and then I can tell you what it's. I'll give you more news then. But until then, thank you for your interest, and I will see you later. Bye bye.